Hi there everybody and welcome to the show. Today what we're going to be talking about is the viral video that I'm sure the vast majority of you have all seen by now. The video is entitled A Man Smacks the Soul Out of Girl on New York Subway. It's been quite well sort of covered and documented, this video. I'm quite aware of that. But I did want to sort of chime in on it and give my sort of spin on this. Now, if you've not seen this video already, I suggest you sort of add a bit of context and quickly look at that. It's only sort of 3 minutes or 2 minutes long, I believe. I will link this down in the description, but briefly, what the video entails is a group of girls on the subway are shown to be harassing a man, and first of all, it started off that they were merely just mocking his appearances, the clothes that he was wearing, the jacket that he was wearing. One of the girls is heard to have said, "You've got an 8-ball jacket from 1990." So that's the sort of level of fucking dickheads that we're sort of talking about here. I mean, this guy, in his own words, was just sort of trying to get home to his wife and kid after a day at work as a bouncer. This guy's 6'6". He's a massive man, and there has been some sort of uproar as a result of that on its own. Now, as you will see from the video, as the situation progresses, the main sort of antagonist, girl, I would say woman, but she's clearly just a stupid girl, then proceeds to confront the man quite sort of aggressively, and ends up hitting him across the back of the head with a stiletto. Now, personally, I've never been hit over the head with a stiletto, but I'm pretty sure it fucking hurts. We've seen from subsequent videos the injuries that the man, George Painter, I believe that's how you pronounce it, George has shown us the injuries that he's received, which includes quite a nasty looking cut to the back of his ear. Now, immediately as a result of this, this attack from the woman, the man immediately turns around and delivers what can only be described as one hell of a slap to this woman, straight in the face. And I mean, my initial reaction watching this and seeing the guy slap the woman, my initial reaction, I laughed. I've got to admit, I found it hilarious. I mean, the sound of the slap in itself is just so fucking satisfying. It's unreal. I mean, for anybody that has sort of had to put up with this kind of fucking nonsense from women who, certain women seem to think that no matter what they say or even physically do to a man, then under no circumstances is he permitted to put his hands on her or to defend himself physically in any way. If the feminists, if the YouTube feminists are anything to go by, what he should have done, in fact, is just to either stand there and take a beating of this stupid fucking bitch and her stupid fucking friends, either that or get off the subway and walk the rest of the way home, presumably. Now, to me, that is the most ludicrous position you could possibly take. If let's just flip the scenario. A woman is being harassed by a man on the subway. Verbally, he is. It starts off by mocking her appearance, the clothes that she's wearing, and then eventually slaps the woman just because she called him a name. Now, if that woman had then turned around and slapped him back, I doubt that kind of video would have even got anywhere near the attention as this viral video has of a man slapping a woman in self-defense. I mean, this video has got 8 million views. I doubt that if the roles were reversed and it was a woman defending herself against a man, that this video would have even made it onto YouTube or become successful on YouTube whatsoever. Now, my view is this: as a woman or as a man, as a person in general, if you attack anybody, expect to be attacked back, or expect, in the mildest sense, for that person to at least do the minimum that's required to defend themselves and to get themselves away from you. We as a society do not generally accept the use of violence as a way to assert yourself or to conduct yourself. But I mean, I can't say that I would have reacted in any other way. If some stupid bitch was hitting me over their head with a stiletto, that fucking bitch is going to get put down. I mean, there is no. I mean, the guy, since George Penis, however you pronounce it, he has been sort of interviewed since, and you can. I mean, it's not evidence in itself, but you can quite clearly see from his character that he's not the kind of guy that just randomly goes around hitting women, or even. I mean, he's really said that he's never hit anybody, man or woman, before. So I mean, I personally believe that. You know, if these stupid bitches that have some sort of sense of entitlement to conduct themselves however they want, you know, being verbally and physically aggressive towards people, it's just fucking bizarre, and I think that's why, to me, when I saw the video for the first time, and even since then, when he slapped her, I fucking laughed. What we've also seen since this video has been become popular is we have seen sort of mainstream media and I mean, I've seen a show from America. I'm not sure what it's called now, but I've seen a clip from it on YouTube with Whoopi Goldberg, of all people, commenting on this story in this video, and I've got a bit of a problem with it, really. I mean, in the clip, Whoopi Goldberg and her colleagues on this chat show, I mean, in fairness to them, they do side with the guy for self-defense, and they do say that, on the whole, overall, they admit that the woman had it coming, but the slant that they put on that, the caveat to that, is that women shouldn't hit men because they don't know how that man has been brought up. Now, to me, that is not the question. That is not the point. Women should not hit men because it's wrong. Likewise, men should not hit women because it's wrong. Nobody should hit anybody in an ideal world because it's wrong. Whether a male was brought up that it's right or wrong to hit women, whether that be in an instance of self-defense or not, that is entirely irrelevant. The fact that this woman instigated this attack is wrong in and of itself. You can't go around telling young women and your viewership that don't hit men because you don't know if he was brought up to not hit women or not, so he might turn around and hit you. I mean, I was brought up not to hit women. I remember being told before, as a child, those exact words. Boys don't hit girls. If a girl hits you, you walk away. But at the same token, a lot of my friends were told that if somebody hits you, you hit them back twice as hard. Now, regardless of however you were brought up, these women that seem to walk around and they seem to think they have immunity to anybody standing up to them, it makes me fucking sick. And that is why I laughed my fucking ass off when that bitch got put in a fucking place, because that's what fucking happened. She got put in a place. She's probably done that to dozens or hundreds of people on the tube, or on the subway, I should say, or anywhere. I mean, the attitude of these fucking girls, criticising a man's clothes and saying things like, "Get your money game up, get your money game up." I mean, this is coming from a fucking bitch that sat on the subway. You're not exactly fucking affluent yourself, are you? I mean, how many rich people do you see on the fucking subway? It's ridiculous. As you can probably tell, this is one subject I'm not sat on the fence about. This bitch got exactly what's fucking coming to her, and I would speculate that in the future, next time she's got something to say to somebody and she wants to start getting violent, she'll either choose not to do it, or, who knows, she might just, attack an old man who's defenceless, or a woman, who knows. But hopefully she might just, you never know, she might think, oh, do you know what? I remember doing this, and it didn't turn out too well last time. I seem to remember 8 million people online watching me be put in my fucking place and be shown for what I am, which is a fucking stupid bitch who thinks that I can go around hitting people and they won't hit me back because I'm a girl. This guy spent 4 days in prison for merely defending himself. I mean, the charges against him, I'm told, and I've read, as far as I can make out, the charges were dropped against him, and the charges of assault, or misdemeanor assault at least, were held up against the female perpetrator, and also that, if you watch the video, you'll see there's a fucking white knight fucking prick who, throughout the video, whilst this woman is abusing the man verbally and even up to the point where she's abusing him physically, the whole fucking subway train is sat there completely fucking indifferent, pretty much, other than the odd guy filming it on his phone. Nobody really doing anything to stop this situation from escalating or, to diffuse the situation. Nobody doing anything. But as soon as that guy turns round and slaps her in the face, all hell breaks loose. This guy jumps up, this fucking white knight prick jumps up and starts trying to fucking fight with this George Painter. As I've said, this George Painter is a huge fucking man, and it's just fucking hilarious then seeing this white knight fucking prick get his arse handed to him as well. He receives such a fucking beating, and I think, damn fucking right. You're not standing up for him when he's being abused or when he's being physically and verbally attacked by this woman. But as soon as he retaliates, oh fuck, all hell breaks loose. Oh no, I did it. I think that whether you are a woman or a man, you instigate violence against somebody, you better fucking expect that they will retaliate. That is human nature. They're not going to stand there, or not everybody is going to stand there and let you abuse them. It's not going to fucking happen. And I hope that, if nothing else, this video highlights that to these stupid fucking bitches. If you enjoyed this video and like to subscribe, the link's down below, and I also have a Facebook profile which you can follow, which is also in the description. And until next time, everybody, take care of yourself and peace out.